All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and set up for the roast. So I will be right back. I'm just gonna play fucking all the smartest people while I just do the thing where I turn the lights off and on and all that shit. So here we go.
Recently, my neighbor spotted me casing my own house. I said I only really like to go in when I go out. You okay, dude? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Alright. Nothing like a smug young punk realizing what his counterpoint ain't. All the smartest people that I know seem to teeter in a.
I've curated a list of like 3 songs for today. Like an old song that I used to listen to a lot, a new song that or I should say a fairly recent song that I've listened to a lot, and then a song that's very, very close to me. Now, I won't explain why until we get there, but it is not one that you have to worry about, okay? Because I understand that probably sounds like, hey, you tell me nice things about this one. No. You rip into it as you would any other piece of shit that I put on here. But it's simply because I know you guys are just a little salty. I know people out there are just a tiny bit salty, so I gotta give you the thing. All right? I gotta give you the thing. Right? Coming on pizza, call me Mr. Salami.
You know, he's chasing those gains, so
I don't blame him.
wherever it comes.
I don't
And where it comes from.
That's not even that. It's not even that much. Those little guys, they're little, they're tiny. There's not much protein. How much protein is in cum?
Okay, where did the cum chalice come from? Can someone tell me?
Me and Green were in here getting weird.
That
Is
Oh my
in
God.
a shot of semen. It's found that the
so is it just the chalice that y'all just come into?
look.
Like, I'm
I
confused.
don't remember.
Okay, if that's
Oh,
if it's 252 milligrams of protein per load, it's kind of nuts.
Well, no. Contains. Well, that's milligrams, not grams.
What's up, Green?
Mr. Streamer, I redeemed my 10,000 channel points for you to consume.
It's not there.
Challenge.
Nope.
Can you,
That's not there. That's not real.
Witness.
Can you hurry up?
That's not real. It's not on the list. We're gonna play the first. Okay, so how do you guys? I'm leaving the best song for last. So you either get to choose. There's either a old song that I used to listen to when I was like a teenager, maybe in like my late teens, early 20s, and there's like a song from like 2019 on here. So do you guys want to walk yourselves forwards or backwards?
Cam, what are you feeling?
So to me, I'm thinking 2019 first,
Okay.
then teenage years. See kind of how it grew and got worse and worse over time.
Okay.
And then just in time for the third song, for Elder to join. And apparently that one's just absolute dog shit. So
Yes, it is objectively bad. Fucking look
I
at
looked at it earlier.
It's so fucking cool. He's doing like
I was like, what the fuck?
He's doing like a double lat spread. One of these. I couldn't pass it up. I'm trying not to buy more shirts from this company. This is like the first one I've bought in like over 6 months because the majority of my goddamn shit is theirs. Okay, so we're gonna go.
So I know the next 3 songs are gonna be absolutely terrible. That
Yes.
shirt's pretty good.
Thank you.
The shirt's pretty good.
Rascal Apparel, give me a fucking shout out, guys. Come on, let's get me sponsored by Rascal. I can only bench like 170, but the second plate's coming. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play the first song, "Gentleman and Lady," and everyone else who's in chat. How many fucking people are in this right now?
There's like 500 people in chat.
Oh
right
God, that'd be kind of funny actually. So this first song is from. The song was released April 18th, 2019 on YouTube. It was on an album that came out on June 21st of 2019 from the band The Odious off of the album I don't know how to pronounce it. So let's see if that's good pronunciation. Because that means
Vesica piscis.
oh boy.
Of course.
Did we all get that?
Vesica piscis.
Yes.
We can do it slow. Hold on.
Vesica piscis.
Vesica piss kiss.
Yes. Kiss piss.
Yeah.
Kiss your piss.
Vesica
We're
Piscus.
off
Piss
to a good
kiss,
start.
yes.
A good
Apparently, it's a type of lens. And it
How'd
may
you
or
not know that?
because I am not smart.
Damn.
And also, apparently, it may have some type of spiritual meaning. That's the name of the album. The name of the song is Repugnant. It's a metal song. That's the most I'm going to tell you because there's not much else to say. It's a weird metal song. So here you go. Oh, you're going to have to tell me to pause it whenever you want me to pause it. If you guys start talking, I'm just going to pause it. If you guys talk for like a good amount of time, that way you guys just don't start talking over music and whatnot. And every time it does get paused, I'll probably back it up like a 5-second or 10-second.
One thing.
Seconds. Yes. What?
Put the volume up a little bit.
That might be for you guys to do on Discord.
Yeah, right click the stream on Discord and you can stream volume, you can change that.
Oh, maybe it's me. Okay.
Yeah, it's something that you would have to do because I've got them cranked up all the way on the video.
Okay.
It is cranked.
Okay, here we go.
Bye.
The Odious, Repugnant.
Alright, pause. It sounds like two tin cans fucking each other.
Yes.
Like, this is really bad.
Mhm.
I really liked the guitars in the beginning, though.
The ones alternating in the ears.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
But then the
a nice
screaming.
effect.
Is it already in
then the screaming.
breakbeats? Is
Is
that
it-
what we call those? Breakbeats? Is it all breakbeats already?
I think you mean blast beats, but no.
Blast beats, yeah.
No, blast beats is oh fuck, it's gonna take too long. No, fuck it. It'll take like 2 seconds. A blast beat is you know how in punk you get the like that beat?
Of course.
Yeah.
Blast beats are that, but at 300 BPM. That's just like literally that's what it is. So I should have worn my blast beat shirt today. Fuck. Here's a blast beat at Guitar Center.
Hell yeah.
280 BPM, what? 81. 81 BPM. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's too fast.
Okay, so not that part, but the beginning thing, that move right there, that like that thing, that's a blast beat specifically. So
Okay.
none of those have shown up yet. I don't actually remember if there's any blast beats.
Do you pretty much have to have like double foot pedals for that?
It depends on the speed. So blast beats, believe it or not, were actually a jazz thing before they turned into a metal thing. But obviously they were played like a little bit slower, just a tiny bit slower when they were doing jazz stuff back then. So you could, in theory, do it with one, but more modern metal, obviously, mid-modern metal is obviously is they're
More.
I'm a little drunk. They're constantly trying to push the edge of obviously what fucking human beings can do. So they've gotten to the point where if you want to go the speed that like the crazy people go, you have to do it with a double bass. There's just no way of doing it. And even then, to get really, really fast, like most people aren't even drumming the way that normal drummers drum. They're doing weird techniques and using technology to get those sounds to be produced in the way that they sound, if that makes any sense. Essentially,
So they're not natty.
they're not actually. They're not.
Wow.
Ugh.
Damn.
There's a thing called a drum trigger, which you can attach to like a bass drum, and anytime you hit the bass drum, the trigger picks up the sound, and the sound produces another sound in the form of a MIDI that gets played over like a speaker, essentially. So what they do is they're able to go really fast because they can go really light with their feet instead of having to stomp so that a microphone can pick it up and then push it forward into a crowd of people. All they have to do is just tap it light enough or hard enough, just hard enough to get the trigger to trigger, to get the MIDI to trigger, and then to get the sound pushed through the speakers. And then the audio tech can adjust the knob as they see fit. So a lot of the time when you're watching some of these dudes go like 350 BPM, like insane, like it just sounds like Gatling guns, like machine guns. They're using these triggers that fortunately or unfortunately, it depends on what camp you're in, makes these sounds basically for them. So that's how it works. Oh, this is fun. I get to like teach you guys like music stuff now. This is adorable.
Sounds like some cheating bullshit.
Yeah, you see, it's funny that you say
I don't know
that.
if I can trust this.
It's funny you say that because I used to be in that exact same camp. I used to go, man, I think it's fucking horseshit that they're doing this. Like, that's not fair. Like, that means that they're not that good. But then the problem is that if you give them 10 years, they get that good. And then what they do is that they just go faster. So you just let it happen. Like there are animals who want to get there right now, so they'll use whatever means that they need to get there. But then there's sociopaths behind them who will actually get that fast in the traditional drum way. There's one guy whose name is escaping me right now, who he's a drummer, but he has a rule that if he cannot play it in one take, he doesn't do it. And the guy is a motherfucker. Like, he is fast, and he uses no triggers. It's all like live drum mics and all that shit. So
Okay.
it's bad in that like it's not the traditional way or whatever the fuck, which I used to be vehemently against. But I think that honestly, you get some cool shit out of it anyway. So I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it.
This sounds like some coke
That's-
after your brain got rotted by clowncore.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
this was in high school. This is when I had my elitist mentality, my hipster
Back when you were
mentality.
based.
I mean, if that's the way you want to look at it, if you want to call a fucking 15-year-old retard based, then go by all means, go right ahead. But that dude was stupid. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue.
Twas.
Oh, we're about to get to the good part, though. Yes.
Like, what about this is like the thing that makes it like, wow, this stands out to me? Is it like the weird like
So
like the like what's yeah, like what's making this like such standout to you?
to me, you like specifically to me, you mean?
Yeah, specifically to you.
I would say that there's this kind of I want to say country, but that's not going to make sense. It's like, so the guy who plays the guitar on because he's like the composer of I think most of this, or at the very least he's like the lead guy. The guitarist uses this thing called hybrid picking, which is in guitar. When you play guitar, there's like two things that you can use. You can use your fingers, and then you can use a pick, which is it's a pick. We all know what a pick looks like, right? There are different variations of picks or whatever the fuck, but for the most part, we're just gonna say picks and fingers. Hybrid picking is exactly what you would think, is that it's a mixture of using a pick, but also using your fingers, which ends up being this kind of like, it also gets called chicken picking, where you just hold a pick like you normally would, but then you would use the middle, and then maybe if you're really, really good, the rest of your fingers to kind of be able to play more strings. He uses this technique quite a bit in his playing. So even though there's like distorted guitars and there's like it's like metal because it's still like heavy drums and it's got all the staples of metal. Like you wouldn't be like this is grunge. Like no, this is like metal. There's still something like just a little like dog turns his head sideways kind of thing to it that does it for me, where it doesn't sound like what most metal sounds like. It's got everything there. It's got all the components, but there's something about it that makes me go, what the fuck? And also, we did pause it like right before it was gonna do the ADHD thing, so it's about to get to a part where you're like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to understand where you're seeing the thing or you're hearing the thing. But yeah, I think that's what I would say.
Okay. Wait. Who asked?
Yeah, who the fuck asked?
I can't stand you.
I was
DGers.
enjoying it.
You DGers are so annoying.
I was bouncing around. I don't know.
Yes,
All right.
I think.
Let me go ahead and like go back like 5 seconds.
Sure.
And then like would you like call these people like chicken pickers? Like,
No.
Like what?
I'd call the guitarist the chicken picker. Yeah.
You can't say that on Twitch, bro. What the fuck?
I know, right? It sounds so weird, right?
Let's see if chicken picker has any other.
Calling it
content.
chicken pickings.
I mean, you can how to pluck a chicken in 14 seconds. Nope. Did I just make that up? I think it's
You
chicken.
made it up.
No, chicken
You
picker.
made it up.
No, I'm right.
This song is so unique. It's so cool.
Hi, I'm Don
There's
Carr,
this
and this
thing
is
called a
Chicken
chicken
Pickin'.
picker.
Nope, now we gotta listen to Don Carr here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't really like how he says chicken picking.
101. Today's topic is how to get started.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, this is what you fucking whites like, right?
Welcome to the very first Chicken
Whoa,
Pickin'
what?
101. I'm going to start with basic
Eddie,
licks and
control
technique
yourself,
stuff
okay?
to
Don't
build a
bring race into
foundation.
this.
Now, so we're all on the same page. I'm going to attempt to draw some parameters around what defines chicken picking. We all know what it sounds like when we hear it, but what are the specifics?
You guys know what it sounds
guitar
like, right?
sound,
Of
technique,
course,
musical
of course.
context, note choice are all part of the equation, but to me it's more of a vocabulary. Some of those defining factors are accents, note length, and articulation. All right, well, let me show you. I'll play the same lick in two different ways.
Yeah, show us, man.
Here's the first way.
Oh hell yeah.
And here's the second way.
That sound that you just heard right now is gonna be something that you hear. I don't know if in this song too much, but the album has a lot of that kind of style of picking in it, and you can pick it up. Like you end up like hearing it. All right, so now you understand it. What's up?
Of course. So I'm gonna love it.
You might.
Amazing.
All right, here we go. Okay, I don't want to pause it so quickly, but you heard it, right? You heard it, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Oh, Nicky growl. Okay, I'm gonna have a pause for here.
Yeah.
What's up?
So is this where like the Christian undertones come in? Is it turned into Christian metal here? Is this why we're listening to this? It's your favorite, right?
Okay, so what is vicissitudes?
Visicisis.
It is a spiritual thing.
It's like a lens. I don't know. That part sounded a bit, faith to me. Little
Oh,
faith.
because
Yeah.
you're. I wonder. I've never actually looked. Why don't we look at it, gents?
I'm just so interested.
Let's see. I'm assuming. Where are we? Sorry, hold on. The more we learn, okay. The more we learn, the more we cry, or wish we could look death straight in the eye.
Can you scroll up a little bit?
Inch up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it died with JFK. Okay, I did not know what they said there, and I thought it was like that Nordic kind of like Nazi metal or something. I thought I heard Jew or something.
Unfortunately,
is that the next song? That's the next song, isn't it?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that's his teenage years.
Yeah.
that all depends on what your definition of Nazi is, which
So-
I know
so-
can be so open ended.
What would you say that what was that like a breakdown right there? The little part that you said was like the really good part.
To be fair, I didn't say it was the really good part. I just said it was where my ADHD
here we
kicks
go.
in.
Okay,
And
okay.
where.
So,
So it's not necessarily the really good part. It's just like where is this going to change? However, no, a breakdown in metal ends up being not. I wonder. Maybe you could call it a breakdown. I don't want to say it is though, just because it doesn't sound like the typical breakdown. Breakdown metal.
I'm gonna have a breakdown. Any minute here.
There you go. We'll see. Reddit. That's I'm sure where all the infinite knowledge comes from.
Yeah.
Oh God.
awesome videos.
Let's see. Both are when the speed breaks and everything moves heavier and slower. There you go.
Yeah, so I guess that's why I thought it, because like that like weird kind of doom sound kind of going like right at the start. I was thinking it was like 50 seconds, 54.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so you're saying because there's like this like heaviness to
Either way, I like that part.
This
It
portion,
has
yeah.
pretty good contrast there. And then it gets once it starts getting to like the Christian choir group, it might be getting a little weird there, but they're at least chicken picking real well.
Okay, perfect. And Green, anything? You got anything for us, bud?
I'm having a pre-roll or mid-roll ad on your stream.
How?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. My ad block broke.
But you're
I'm just saying, if I get another ad on your stream, I'm just gonna scream it.
I thought you were subbed, didn't Elder?
I gifted like 5 subs and none of
What?
them landed on me.
I mean, you should have just bought one for yourself, bud.
I know, but
But I
Hindsight
thought Elder
2020.
Elder gave you one though.
skill issue. True, Sham.
How much we
True.
got? You got 30 seconds left. Okay, so we'll just
I'm
wait.
good. I'm good to go.
Oh, are you okay? Oh, I guess yeah. It doesn't matter. You're on fucking.
I don't even need. Yeah.
Yeah. You're. It's because you said it in there, so I was like, oh, it matters now, I guess, because he said it in there. Oh God, he's picking those chickens so good.
Pick my chicken.
Pause real quick.
Yeah.
How many times have you tried to play this yourself?
Never.
You never tried to do that part right there?
Bullshit.
No, I haven't. I really haven't.
Can you not pick the chicken? Is that what you're saying?
I definitely don't know how to hybrid pick very well. It was never one of my strong suits growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Pretty
It's something I want to do now. I like the idea of finger picking and chicken picking like a lot more now than I did back then. I see more of a use for it, at least in like the way that I tend to play. It would fit my style, but I've just no. He actually has a tab for this. I want to say I even bought it. I probably own the tab for this because I probably did want to learn it at some point, but I've never sat down and like put the music in front of me and actually did it, unfortunately. This part doesn't even sound that hard, which is good because that means I could probably practice it in like a couple of days and get it. But no, unfortunately not. Never done it.
You need a skill point reward
A skill point reward?
for chicken picking. Yeah, you need the practice.
Oh, yeah.
You know how you need the sing mode? That's
Yeah,
your
for
practice
5
mode.
minutes where I gotta fucking go
Yeah,
and
you
just
gotta
play
A
this.
couple more levels to go, buddy.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot before I get this good. All right, here you go.
Can we get that quick pause? So the singing kind of reminds me of Mastodon a little bit, like some of their albums. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah,
Kind of have that
Yes.
that feel to them.
yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, wait, right there. Right there. Is there some guy in the, like, on another mic on, it's a day?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's two singers because the guitarist sings, but then they have a singer.
The first thing that, like,
Okay.
comes to mind with that is, like, I don't know, like Power Rangers or like Pokemon theme songs. Like it's a little whack, but it just feels like it doesn't fit. But you know, that's
This, I will admit this much, that this album is a lot of hit or miss. For me, it's a lot of hit, but I understand that for a lot of people, it's going to be like, what the fuck is going on right now? I personally do enjoy it, but I understand that it's funky and not in like a good like musical way. It's funky in like a you need to go wash some clothes or your armpits kind of way. But it's fine.
Camp's just a hater, okay?
I
Hey,
mean,
with most
the man is well within his right. Well
It's
within
okay.
his
We'll
right.
get you. We'll get you another one.
I mean, the last one's gonna be bad. Dude.
Oh
I'm
no.
telling you. You know what it is about, like, I know why you're getting the Mastodon thing. It's because there's two things, like, there's like two things happening. First of all, the vocals, like the flip-flopping between like aggressive screaming and like aggressive singing.
the drumming.
I think the drumming to some extent probably helps too, but then he's got like this like wavy effect on his voice that just like, it's like this phaser noise that just makes me think of Mastodon because they use phasers and flangers like so often in their music that it's like, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, it sounds like this like thing that I know I can pick up. Like that, I know what you're getting at.
Definitely is.
That's the spit, y'all.
Oh, I hear the fucking thing.
I like that growl.
I like that change up there.
What's up?
That change up like 20 seconds ago. That was sick.
Do you?
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It just kind of like does its thing right there.
The verse vocals remind me of the Muse vocalist. I wonder what you're considering the verse. Because this song kind of have, I'm talking to Asham, by the way, in chat. Because I don't even know if there's necessarily a verse. This song almost goes from like section to section, and like maybe one or two kind of repeat, but it really just kind of goes like, and now we're here now, and now we're here now, and now we're here now.
Yeah, it feels like it's just constantly changing up.
Yeah, like there's no there's not a there's like chorus like sections because you've got like these singing, and there's like hooks in there that you can kind of like, oh, I'm gonna sing this part and kind of shit, but like there's nothing that's like, all right, the chorus is gonna come back around and then we're gonna hit the bridge and then we're gonna hit the like. There's nothing about this song that like tells you like there's like a line that we're like gonna follow like normal.
Asham probably means the clean vocalist.
You like the clean vocalist?
Asham probably means the clean vocalist.
Oh yeah.
He's saying when they're not screaming, these guys are okay. Hey, which fair enough. Fair enough. I get it.
Liz, what were you saying during the song too?
Oh, the growling. I really liked how he just came in there growling like that.
Yeah, he came in.
It was cool.
Right?
Yeah, he sure did.
Okay, let's back it up like a little bit. I think you mean this part, which is this song does that quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. There's also something about like I don't know if you would consider it a change in tempo or because it's not really on a different tempo because you still have the like that's still there, but then they start hitting like triplets. Essentially, it gets into like a triplet kind of groove, and that's like that change. Let me see if it actually is triplets before I just start talking shit.
Lying to us.
Like it's there, and this is probably not the tempo. To be fair, the tempo is probably what it started with. But it does that a lot where it gives you like one feel and then it goes like, and now we're here now. Like it's just like it's not a completely different feel. It's just like a feel that's playing off of the last kind of like section of riffs and whatnot. But yeah. I like it too, buddy.
Yeah,
I like it too, buddy. I know.
Is like a good song and all, but you know, it would just be so much better if they weren't screaming, you know? Like if you can actually understand the lyrics, it'd just be 10 out of 10.
You want to understand the lyrics so you can ignore them?
Ignore them? What?
Yeah, you heard me.
I'm a big lyric fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
Are you talking some shit right now?
Shut
what are you talking
up.
about?
No one listens to fucking lyrics.
I listen to lyrics.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look at all my posts in this fucking Discord, okay?
No, that's usually you liking bitches. That's it.
Okay.
You're like cute white bitch, and that's it. I need her in my Spotify.
They got good lyrics now.
If you say so. I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong.
You just hate women, okay? And
I am
you just hate 'em.
Hispanic, all right? They are meant to be second-class citizens, okay? Where we're from,
whoa.
speak when spoken to.
In a video game, okay? Twitch in a video game.
Nope.
As your legal advisor, you should say in Minecraft, Eddie.
So the screaming at the start,
Yes.
especially like when they did the JFK line. I had like no fucking clue what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like that wasn't too great, but the screaming right there, I think was a little bit more palatable, a little bit better done.
So
at least for me, but even then, I definitely understand where Mr. Asham and Green are coming from.
Oh well, yeah. Like I will never. He's going. They sound so hoarse. I will never in my life with a straight face, or at the very least without being an obscene liar, tell to anyone to their face that the singing in metal is good. It's not, because it's dudes screaming or chicks. They're fun too. That's the only time I can tolerate them is when they're screaming at me. I'm sure it says something more about my psyche than anything else.
You need to go to therapy about that.
I've already talked to them.
You need to go back.
They told me to leave. She told me to leave. Anyway.
That makes sense.
No. That's not true. I will never, with a straight face, tell people that the screaming in metal is good. It really is like it's you either like it or you don't like it. Like I enjoy it because of why I enjoy basically anything. It's technically proficient. Like there isn't, whether I want to admit it or not, it takes actual skill to learn how to do that. To the extent that like it takes about the same. You need to be able to sing in order to even do those things, because you need to be able to learn. You need to be able to like essentially like put your throat in the various shapes that it needs to be in to produce those sounds without fucking your throat up. Because you can scream your fucking head off all you want. You're not gonna get good sounds, and you're gonna end up fucking your voice up like badly. If that's the thing that you're doing. But if you learn how to do it properly and then learn different techniques to get to different sounds, like you can end up like that Lorna Shore guy that I showed you guys last week. The guy who just made he made 50 billion sounds like with his face. And they're all various types of growls or whatever, but they're all slightly different techniques that require like your tongue to be placed in weird places in your mouth, and like cupping like your tongue in like a strange way against the bottom of your teeth, while your larynx does one thing and relaxes, but your pharynx is blah, blah, blah. I don't fucking know, right? But there's just like I can't do it. I can do one scream, and it's the Corey Taylor Slipknot scream, and even that one after like 30 seconds, it does not bode well from a throat.
Who's he talking to?
I got no idea.
So for me, while I understand that the screaming isn't for everyone, it's just simply that like I just enjoy like the technical proficiency of just being able to do some crazy shit, like sound like a demon.
I see. So you want to be the throat goat, is what you're saying?
I do want to.
All I hear is he's been practicing his throat shapes.
I fucking wish I was practicing.
Liz knows all about this.
Hell yeah.
Ashan called it the licorice of music. You would be surprised to know that I do in fact like licorice. And even worse still,
of course you do, you fucking weirdo.
I like black licorice.
Yeah, of course you do.
I'm that
Disgusting.
guy.
Disgusting.
You're just like that person who finds the weirdest shit to like, so that nobody can like call you out on it.
I just like it. It's
Okay.
what am I gonna do? I put it in my
Coping
mouth
so
and
hard.
it tastes good.
Fucking coping.
What am I gonna
I like it.
do?
Okay, it's good. It's
It
not
is
terrible at
good.
all. It
It's
doesn't make you quirky or unique.
It doesn't make me quirky or unique. It makes me it makes me basically retarded, if I'm being honest with myself. But like, what am I supposed to do? This is the person who I am.
Well,
Do you get
And
a
he
mold?
has to
definitely
look
is.
Do you get a mold for throat shaping made out of, say, silicone? Where are we going with this, huh?
Oh, he does.
Where
He
are we
showed us
going?
before.
Where are we going?
It's
Actually,
like 7 inches long or something.
that I
You
wish.
should bring it up, Ashan.
That
Oh my God.
Lorna Shore guy has a video where he went and got a camera stuck down his throat so that you could see what his vocal cords do while he's screaming. It's like an hour
Sure,
long.
you watched that video. If you
No, I haven't watched it. It's on the list. I put it.
It's on his bookmarks.
I put it in the fucking
He won't show
the
it.
Discord channel. It's in the stream ideas. We're gonna watch it. It's an hour long. We're watching it. It's happening.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's fucking 7:14. We gotta go. I'm gonna pause it here to let you know that this is a breakdown. This portion right here is a breakdown, and you will understand why in 5 seconds. All right.
Oh, it's a clowncore thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this part's okay, it got cool at the end.
We're done.
Yeah, that's pretty good ending.
Okay. Well, grades out of A, from F- to A+. Green.
Repugnant out of 10.
What a
That's
fucking
not a number.
cop out.
I give it a C-.
There it is.
Oh,
3 out of
letter- letter
10. My
grade?
goodness. Whatever you want. 3 out of 10. What? I don't give a shit. Who cares?
Okay, so I'd give it like a C, maybe a C minus. So like it had some parts that were just like this is just not sound good. This is hurting
Yes.
my ears almost.
Sure.
And then there are some parts where they're doing a bunch of cool stuff that he can jerk himself off over, and then you got the like some cool parts like the end where they clean it up a little bit, you know, nice heavy like sludgy riffs. I'll take those. And then yeah, let's see.
What about the song makes your ears hurt?
Oh, right at the start, it just the start was quite odious.
So okay, but what about it? Is it like the? Are you saying like the note selection, like the chords, the musicality, like the actual notes being played, or are you saying like the guitar is harsh, or like just things don't sound like literally like when like it doesn't sound like it was recorded well?
Play it back from the start for
Sure.
like the first like 20 seconds.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like very abrasive.
Just like the music itself, like you're just like
and just like the sound in general. It's like very abrasive, very aggressive. They cool it down a little bit in the middle, in certain parts, and then it's like a little bit more palatable. But the start, like, is just not good.
right.
Just not good.
Right. So it's not necessarily the sound, which makes sense because you like the breakdown at the end. So there's something about like the higher frequencies, like the harshness of like.
I think it's more like the it's like the like kind of odd, kind of discordant notes, and then like the rhythm that they're played at too, kind of just like go to like 15 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, so
is there something about the fact that like there's not there's no I don't know, I don't want to say there's no key because obviously there's sections where there is key, but like is it like the fact that there's nothing for you to like latch, like there's no chord progression, so there's nothing for you to go like we're gonna go from here to here to here.
It's more like it just sounds like shit, and now it's a D.
Okay.
Now that we're 25 seconds into it for the third time, I say just go to the next one. Get this out of here.
The next song. Okay.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Okay. Any more thoughts?
Oh yeah, I want to hear what Liz thinks.
You're muted.
Oops. Sorry. I'd give it a B.
A B. Okay.
Mostly, I liked the song. I just wish there was more singing.
Yeah. Okay.
There was a lot of screaming, and I do like screaming in my music, but I would have liked more clean vocals.
Okay. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, but I really liked everything else. The chugging guitars, that was good. I loved it. Drumming was good. The chicken plucking was something I had never heard of.
It's still made up.
I mean, everything is
That was-
made up.
That was interesting though, and once you pointed it out, I kept hearing it. I was like, okay.
It's very good.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So the general consensus has been terrible. It's all
It
bad.
offends my delicate sensibilities out of 10.
So that makes complete sense. All right. As always, gentlemen, lady, I can't thank you guys enough. It's always fun. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the rest of a fantastic night. Goodbye.